by Press Unit /Oniema and Wachuku. The ongoing offensive onslaught against terrorism in the Northeast recorded another success. June 29, 2022, as 314 Boko Haram /ISWAP fighters surrendered to troops in Bama local government area of Borno State. Additionally, 12 farmers were also rescued by the troops. Profiling of the surrendered terrorists is ongoing. Phantom report on purported disquiet in the NA over poor equipment, welfare, a failed attempt at institutional blackmail. The attention of the Nigerian army, NA, has been drawn to yet another mischievous report peddled by some online media, alleging serving officers and soldiers of the Nigerian army are planning to storm Abuja to protest over unpaid emoluments, poor working conditions, and other unsubstantiated allegations. Judging by the unprofessional and irresponsible manner in which the release was made, citing faceless persons, it could have been ignored. However, the weighty nature of the claims demands some clarification for the sake of well-meaning Nigerians. It is on record that officers and soldiers of the NA under the leadership of Lieutenant General Farouk Yahaya, like never before, have witnessed exceptional positive changes in the moral and physical components of the force. It is therefore crucial to state in very clear terms that the NA has never had it so good, given the quantum of combat and logistics equipment that have been injected into the theaters of operations, a circumstance that has evidently turned the tide against the complex array of threats facing the nation. This is in addition to welfare packages introduced by the current leadership of the NA. More also, aside prompt payment of salaries and operational allowances, welfare flights have been inaugurated, which significantly reduce the burden of troops traveling in and out of the theaters to see their loved ones. This is also in addition to huge commitment on the medical needs of wounded in action officers and soldiers and the barracks communities. Scholarships are also being awarded to children of officers and soldiers killed in action in the ongoing operations. It is worthy of note that across all NA barracks there are deliberate efforts at providing conducive working and living conditions for troops and their families. These interventions in the form of massive barracks construction and renovation works, with visible footprints, are bringing succor to NA personnel nationwide. The desperate effort by the authors of this unpatriotic report to give ethnic and religious coloration to the activities of the NA is nothing but an inglorious attempt to woo unsuspecting members of the public with bigotry bargains, laced heavily with evil intent. It must be made crystal clear that the NA remains a symbol of national unity and therefore cannot afford to be divided along ethnic or religious lines. Suffice to state that the NA under the current leadership has remained resolute in carrying out its constitutional role and will vigorously continue to implement welfare programs for the benefit of all personnel. Troops deployed in ongoing operational engagements are putting in their best for the nation and should be encouraged, rather than plotting disaffection amongst them. All personnel are urged to remain steadfast and unswayed by the antics of unpatriotic elements, who for selfish gains want to plunge the nation into chaos. At Views Exclusive Rights, Press Unit, Nigerian Army /Oniema and Wachuku, Brigadier General, Director, Army Public Relations, June 29, 2022.